Hey, welcome back to Sunny Morning. Gilbert Rios here with us today again, and amazing, you know, about the NFL and that kind of money that's being put out there, those changes, that surprised me. Now we're going to be talking about something really, really interesting in terms of sports, business, and how we kind of led on with Magic Johnson last week, you know, in terms of the enterprises there.
Yes, I was telling you that Magic Johnson inspired players to think beyond the court. And beyond basketball is a player, his name is Kevin Durant, who is, to me, the epitome of a basketball player. His passion for playing it's what he does best. It's what he excels at. He wasn't one of those kids was forced to play basketball when he was young. He just loved the game. And this is, to me, a key player in the NBA. And on the other hand, if you were to see what Durant Company has done in business terms, you may forget that he's an athlete altogether. But when asked about his success in the business world, he simply downplays and he's humble. He just pointing out that mainly he stayed his course. He simply hired the right people around him. He's remembering that what they were saying about Magic Johnson, how he got players to think on how they can, during their short careers, invest and do it wisely.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? You know, like, you've got to start early. You've got to be thinking during the career to be putting the money aside to, if you need partners, venture capital. I mean, he launched Durant Company with his manager, right?
Right. But I wanted to point out to you was this. He's very humble about this. He said on interviews, you know, I'm just a basketball player. But he also is very smart enough to know to get good people in the field that can help him. And he hardly takes credit for it.
Yeah, he's really
He's
humble.
got a good team of business people around him, and they've actually pushed him to explore that business field more. And he says, it's again, I'm just a basketball player. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do anything but that. But at the same time, he's very happy what he has learned while he's playing basketball. He gives a ton of credit to the people who surround him. In fact, you who are fans of Kevin Durant will be surprised what he has done. And I've written down some things for you to just point out what Durant Company is. They've invested over 30 companies. Now, keep in mind this. He's with the Kings, right? Where are the Kings based out of? Oakland.
Oakland. Yeah.
Oakland is close to Silicon Valley. He has created ties with the big tech people, the media moguls, and what he has invested in, it boggles your mind, and it has taken with Magic Johnson, what we were talking about the other day, to another level.
Well,
I want you to...
Let's have a look at some of the companies he started. I mean, and I hadn't really heard of them, you know, but like you say, he's rubbing shoulders with your Elon Musk, your Jeff Bezos from Amazon. I mean, this guy's getting the recognition, he's getting the respect, you know, in his own, and it's not easy to break in to the technology field. But this is what we've got here, you know, through his business partner, Rich Kleiman. They've got, as you say, they're including on-demand car care startup called Yoshi. Okay, so this is an autonomous drone. They've started up, it's called Skydio, an autonomous drone. This is high-tech stuff. A cloud data management startup called Rubrik. And then there's a mobile marketplace for private charter flights, it says here, called Jet Smarter.
Jet Smarter, imagine that.
So this is
Even
really
the name,
innovative.
brilliant name.
Brilliant in names. And then food delivery service. I mean, he's going head-to-head with Amazon Food Service here. His company's called Postmates. That's awesome. And then the micro lender. He's in the lending business too, called Acorns. So I presume he's micro lending to small, medium enterprises with Acorn business there.
It's huge.
I mean, there's no end to it. A venture capital firm here called Seracap Ventures.
Seracap Ventures.
This is amazing stuff. So that funds early stage investments for startups in cybersecurity, in artificial intelligence and digital health fields. And then the other one, oh, this is going to go really well. He's got numerous restaurants as
He
well
does.
here.
He's got a high-end restaurant in New York, and he's invested in a young pizza company called Pieology.
Pieology. It's all in a name, right?
It's
In a
all
name.
in a name,
They
yeah.
all sound like multi-million dollars. I mean, we talked about Magic Johnson Enterprises. 24, 25 years on, he's peaking towards $1 billion now, you know, and this guy, I mean, what a diversity, what a portfolio of companies there he's put together.
Exactly. And since he joined the Golden State Warriors, as I said, he gets close to these people in Silicon Valley that have been teaching him. And I can imagine they are as well awestruck having KD as your business partner. And all of these businesses that you mentioned are media-based. There's another one that he's got. I wrote it down there. It's called Swagger.
Oh yeah, what's Swagger?
Okay?
What's that?
Swagger is a deal they hooked up with YouTube.
Whoa, that's huge. YouTube were just voted the 3rd most recognized affinity brand to millennials.
Exactly.
Phew,
And
that's
he
massive.
is, it's his life story. Okay, but at the core, he's still a very humble man. He is saying, I want this knowledge to be out there for everyone to know, especially these young players. He's thinking of these youngsters and he's telling them, you have my support, you have my backup. There's a lot of things that he didn't have that he learned that is now passing on to another generation. And this evolution of a professional athlete becoming a business icon is, I think, is just beginning. And I have been totally fascinated with what these guys are doing. You're talking drones, high-tech business, restaurants, eateries, and all like with that advice that Magic Johnson got.
Surround yourself with the best people, right?
Surround yourself with the best people.
And taking those lessons on board, you know, I mean, it was amazing. You know, that Magic Johnson got to be into Starbucks with his own signature, and he said, you know, black people and Latinos love to drink coffee too. I mean, sometimes it's just so simple, right? It's so right there in your face. You've got to do it. But these guys, I mean, kudos to them that they've done this. There was some other app, wasn't there, for high school as well, that he's launched?
There is an app that what it does is it gets high school players out in the media, high school basketball athletes. It will venture off to that. And this is done through his own media company called 35 Media. And
there's no stopping him.
There's no stopping him at all. And you can get onto these apps. You can see what these young players are doing. It puts them on another platform that back in the day didn't really exist. And we have only admiration for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, to say he's a trendsetter is like...
We wish you so much luck. We're big fans of yours globally. Here in Mexico, there are big fans, am I right?
Absolutely, major fans. Talking of that, we want to hear more from you guys. Go to our Facebook fan page. Send us all your messages. We're sending you lots of love. Thanks for being with us today. We'll see you back here after the weekend. Have a great weekend. Until next time.
Adios, everyone.